A thrilling college football playoff victory. Celebration happened, and now it's time to give out some game balls. HerbnRodg Podcast coming right at you.
This video was brought to you by the HerbnRodg Podcast.
HerbnRodg Podcast coming at you. Raj, it felt like we went from, all right, nobody's getting a game ball to,
yes,
all right, which four people are we picking out all of us?
Yes, and I when we were down 17-0, I was about to tell you, I was like, look, we don't need to do game ball. No game balls for this one, no video. I don't even know if we need to go live after the game. Let's just call it a night and just
let's just go shut the whole channel down.
Yeah, let's just go hydrate away our misery. But luckily we're here. Luckily we were wrong. We're back at it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So as we always do, we give out 4 game balls. We try to give 2 offense, 2 defense to spread the love. So you guys should know the format by now. Yep. These are our personal picks. We would love to hear in the comments who you guys think we missed, who didn't get recognized. But and we did try to mix it up throughout the year, but sometimes certain people just stand out in certain ways. So the Oklahoma-Alabama playoff game. Game ball number 1 goes to Zabien Brown. Now, I don't know how you come up with another pick six.
Yes.
And I want to rewatch this play sometimes to find out exactly what happened. Was it just a miscommunication? But either way, it's like Zabien Brown knew the play better than Oklahoma knew the play.
Yes.
Gets it out there. There's just like in Tennessee, there's a moment where you think, oh, is he not going to make it? It's like when he gets the ball and he figures I've got a chance to score, I am scoring. And going from 17-0 down, like Raj mentioned a minute ago, all of a sudden we're tied because of this play. Huge momentum shift. And full disclosure, Raj said we had to start the game balls with this one because he wanted to start with a bang. Take it away, Raj.
We had to start off with a bang. I felt like this was one of the most impactful plays of the game. To Herb's point, it came exactly at the right time. We had a really, really rough first quarter, almost a rough first half. We were down 17-10, getting ready to go into halftime. We said we would love to come in after halftime and tie it up. This gave us the advantage, and now we're going into halftime, tying it up. Now we got to take the lead after the third quarter. Zabien Brown came up huge on the play again. To Herb's point again, I don't necessarily know what happened. I watched the play several times. Zabien Brown, I don't know if Material's receiver was just off or if he fell down. I can't figure it out. But Zabien Brown, once again, was in the right place at the right time, got the pick six. After he caught it, my next thought was, can he run it back? Is he going to get in the end zone? He did, and he did almost the same move he did against Tennessee. He gave him the little stutter step juke, slowed Material down, bam, baked it on in. It was exactly what we needed at the right time. Shout out to Zabien Brown.
That's right. Raj, he reminds me of you. I don't know if you remember we used to play little pickup football. You always had the same move. You take a step this direction and do what I always thought was the slowest spin move in history, but it always worked, and it was just always so crazy to me. But Zabien Brown said, I got one move, and I'm scoring when I get that one.
Whatever works.
Whatever works. Well deserved. All right, Raj, take it away.
Game ball number 2 goes to one of the fan favorites here at the HerbnRodg Podcast, but a guy by the name of Keon Keeley. In a game where we pretty much said that the defense played a really, really good game throughout the game. Offense wasn't helping us out early on, but the defense came alive, especially around the second quarter throughout the rest of the game. Keon Keeley was one of the highlights of the team. Again, a guy who's been with Alabama for a few years now. He's kind of been working his way into the starting position, in and out, started a few games here and there. Showed up huge last night, had 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, including a sack. He was all over the ball last night. Kudos to Keon Keeley and just the rest of the defense for showing up at the right time. They looked lively. They looked hungry. They gave me feelings of the old Bama defense that we're used to seeing, the Bama standard defense that we're used to seeing. So kudos to you, Keon Keeley. You get game ball number 2.
Yep. And like I said, fan favorite here, but it's a personal favorite of Rodgers. We definitely wanted to have a reason to highlight him, and he gave it. And like you said, Rodgers had a sack, he was like for loss, pass deflection. But sometimes it was just the pressures that he was putting in there that kind of rushed Material in that offense. So well-deserved, a guy who has stayed in the program for years, waiting for his opportunity. And it doesn't get any bigger than this big stage, right, to get this done. Shout out to Keon Keeley. Shout out to Raj for always believing in him. And I heard that you gave him a phone call right before the game. Is that true or not true?
My lips are sealed. That's between whatever happened. I'm not going to discuss that. Yeah.
Hey, I'm with it. Sounds good. All right. in the college football playoff game, Alabama
Yes.
versus Oklahoma.
Yep.
Game ball number 3 goes to our boy, Latsier Brooks. Lottie
Yes.
Dottie.
Lottie Dottie.
We have been predicting him to get his first touchdown
Yes.
almost all year, to where we just stopped with the bold predictions because he's still been productive. Let's not make any mistakes. But we have wanted him to be rewarded with a touchdown. And then the first one, that was not a touchdown pass. That was a first down pass that he said, I need to score.
Yes.
I need to score on this play. He rushes, gets in from 10 yards out, scores his first touchdown and our first touchdown of the game. Now, the second one, the one you're talking about, Rod, the 30-yarder, that was just a great adjust because the defender was there. I think he kind of looked around late, saw, the pass is coming inside, adjusted great, held on like you saw in this picture here, 30-yard touchdown. Latsier Brooks has had great hands all year, has been a great game changer. Coach Sean from Sharpshooters mentioned has the baby Waddle. I think it's star potential, man, and you're going to see more from years to come. But best time ever to get your first 2 touchdowns, Raj.
Yeah. Star potential is there. Huge game yesterday for the freshman. Again, to Herb's point, we have been talking about Latsier Brooks all year. Been one of our better receivers all year for this team. We always wanted him to get that first touchdown pass. It never came until last night. 5 receptions for 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was reliable. Best word would describe him was extremely reliable yesterday. Loved his hands, loved his adjustment, loved his yards after the catch. Again, the first touchdown he had, it was at another point in the game we were down with 17-0, and we needed a touchdown.
Yes.
We needed to show that we had some life left in our offense. He turned around, got it, got the little spin move, and just dove into the end zone and said, okay. And once he got it from them, that's when I started looking around and said, okay, we're here. We're actually playing. Thank you. So kudos to you, Latsier Brooks, man. You really showed out yesterday. Can't wait to see what you can do in the Rose Bowl.
Love it. All right, Raj. How we ending this one?
All right. Game ball number 4 goes to our man, Ty Simpson. Coming into this game, one of the questions around the offense was, can the offense get going? We weren't too threatened by Oklahoma's offense. We knew about their defense, but the question was, can our offense get our momentum going and get things rolling in the right direction? And Ty answered the question. Again, it was off to a really, really rough start, but Ty came alive somewhere in the second quarter, started making some really, really good passes. And I think the best word to describe Ty Simpson from yesterday was efficient. He's 18 for 29, 232 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's what we need. We don't need Ty. And I've said this several times. I don't like Ty throwing the ball 35, 40 times a game.
No.
Just make the right passes in the right places at the right time. And the biggest thing was no turnovers, no interceptions, no fumbles, nothing to that nature. He protected the ball well. And I like the fact that he got rid of the ball fast. They were calling the right plays. When we had enough time in protection, he could throw the ball down the field. But other than that, early on in the game, he was throwing some quick passes and just getting the ball to the tight end, getting the ball to these out routes, things like that. I love what I saw from Ty yesterday. I criticized Ty for the past few weeks on his gameplay. He showed out yesterday. Much respect to you, Ty Simpson. Kudos. You get game ball number 4.
Yes, sir. The much maligned Ty Simpson. There'd been, I knew you'd like that word. There's talks about a back injury going in this game. It hadn't looked the same for the second half of the season. He's trying to prop up a team with no running game. And again, like our leading rushers last night, had 5 rushes apiece. I think, I'm sorry, 9 and 7. Jam Miller clearly still a little injured, not getting as much playing time. Ty's had a lot on his shoulders, but what he showed is, like you said, Roger, after that first quarter, if you give him a little bit of time, he's going to dissect you. And the line came together. They, we knew best defense in the country. They were going to pressure him. But when he had a chance, Raj, he hit it. And then a small little shout out to Grubb. It was probably one of his better play calling after that first quarter. So I think the team rallied around him. I think he's a true leader, even if he didn't know who 50 Cent was when he was sick. But hey, shout out to him. Kudos to him and a great game. And Raj, one surprise. Those are our 4 game balls, folks.
Yes.
But there's somebody we got to talk about really, really quickly here. So honorary game ball in this game, Coach Kalen DeBoer.
Yes, much deserved.
People don't know if they want to fire him,
right,
or if they want to hire him for every job opening.
Yes.
The man is having to come out with statements just to say, "Hey, I'm not leaving." Right? They want to judge him by everything that's going on. They want to judge him by Saban. How about just judge him by what he's done in these 2 years? We were 9-3 last year. Okay, this year you went 10-2 regular season, losing the SC championship game. They wanted to fire, whatever again. Now he's won a playoff game, and the only team, last year nobody won on the road.
Right.
This
Right.
year, they get it done. They rebound. It's like the team has taken on his personality. He does not waver. He does not panic. And against ranked competition, the man is great. So can we just give this man his kudos, Raj?
And I want to say, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say that was the first road playoff game in the CFP era. Is that correct? I think that was the first road playoff
win. Yes.
First road win. So kudos to Kalen DeBoer. He has received a lot of criticism ever since he's been in Tuscaloosa. First of all, taking the job back in January 2024, that was tough enough in itself. Went through all that, went through a pretty tumultuous first year, bounced back this second season. We showed progression, made it to the SEC championship game, won a playoff game. Just to go through everything he's gone through and listen to everything he's handled it extremely well. I am really, really happy and glad that he's our coach, and I cannot wait to see what happens in the next few weeks.
Yes, sir. Yep. I guess you could say last time against Oklahoma, they took an L, but this time they bounced back.
We bounced back, yes.
Folks, thank you for tuning in, checking out the Game Balls. Great game for Alabama. Up next is the Rose Bowl. Y'all have a great day. Roll Tide.